think we're all announced as such.
Woo!
Almost. Now we're good.
Hope everyone is ready for silliness.
I do love some silliness.
For doing a thing I should not be doing, but I'm doing it.
This was so fun to watch you do the first time, and trust me, it's fun every time.
It's fun every time. It's fun. I do it every time.
Mm-hmm.
It's always fun. It's always good. Alright, all reblogged. So, off stream I spent some Crystarium, realized I needed more CP, because I need a certain ability on Hope, and I forgot
It would have
to
been a
get
little
it.
bit silly to miss this.
So I did a little bit more grinding. It was only like 20 seconds a fight, so it was fine. And got enough CP for that, and also some more stats, and hopefully we'll be good to go. I'm gonna do some, my paradigms are set up. My, the equipment is on, but I want to upgrade the equipment before we go in. When we go in, I'll do the Chocobo, get out to the area, do my final upgrades, see if my setup is going to cut it or not.
Or if we may need to make some adjustments
there's
on the fly.
no real way to know if the setup is going to work until you try it, and it fails. So, fun. But before that, we'll go around to Chocobo. I've got 2 more
I believe you
yet.
need to find 2 more. We'll know.
I believe I have 18 out of 20 in order to get
Yes.
the last set Chocobo prize. So the last one's really good. So let's load up. Let's ride that Chocobo.
As one does.
That crazy, crazy Chocobo. So this is going over the scene with Bartanlis, because we did get to Erbo, which has been a little bit destroyed.
A little bit deserted.
We then met Bart, who was a real dickhead, who told us that he has just fucked everything up. He revived Reigns from Crystal, made him the new Pope. Cavalry are pissed at that and are going to overthrow the government and kill, well, the
Question mark numbers of people.
The Foul Sea that is holding up Cocoon.
Yup.
And so, and then told us, hey, come along for the party.
It doesn't matter,
This
but...
is what Bart wanted all along? Yes, obviously. 100%. This is always what Bart wanted
Yup.
all along.
He's pretty much told us the entire time, go ahead, Godzilla, destroy the financial district.
Yeah, come get me. Come get me. Hero, come get this.
Ah, Vanille riding.
Well, I have to be Vanille for the strat.
Yes,
so...
but I just mean that, you know, a new person...
yes, and she... She's adorable, is what she is.
Amazing.
Oh, it's not over here. That car alarm was very annoying. Nothing is coming across unless we're speaking, so... Where is... Oh, over here, maybe? Near Lisa Woo's. No. I don't actually have my guide open, so I don't actually have
No,
one.
no.
I should...
Oh, it must be one of these patches,
I should go get my guide so I have one.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really need it for the first part of what we're doing today, but we'll need it later, so let me get my big fucking hardback guide, which
She's
is
so excited.
very
Ooh.
heavy. It's a heavy guide.
Dank Nug of Koboltite's pretty good.
Oh, yeah, always good to get, catalysts. There you are, Matt. Oh, hi!
Friend?
Hey, buddy. Oh, there you go. Alright, one more remains. One more remains. Peeps.
And there's 5 on the map, so surely we'll be able to find one.
We shall see. Watch that big fella in the back.
Mm-hmm. We'll never meet him.
Nope. Alright, so there's only the one potential spot up here. Oh, hello. Alright, link slide.
Looking like it's this one. One of these patches.
Here, there we go.
All right.
Alright, what are we getting for our 20th dig?
Chest.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like it.
Wowzers!
Wowzers.
Well, bitches, it's a ribbon.
I guess that is deserving of a wowzers.
I can't actually look at it until we're off the chocobo, but I'm not getting. We actually need the chocobo.
Yeah, to get up to where
the mark
Neochu
'cause
is.
We can actually see it on the map. That's it over there. So that is the bit past this big glowing circle.
That we unlocked.
It is up there. So you do need the chocobo to get up there.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa, hello.
Rude.
Wolves are coming at me. Alright, I'll get you one day, Tort.
My treasure chest. Meh.
He was guarding that chest, the jerk. Hello. Yeah, we've never come outside of Tort Town, but yeah, this is like...
Surrounded.
This is Wyvern Town, yeah.
Yup.
Because, you know, Tort Town wasn't dangerous enough.
No.
Hey,
Nowhere
big
near.
boy, I can see space. That's a good shot of him.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, fella, what's up?
And all these ones are awake.
Yeah, they're all up now. We'll see some of these. But
First, we need to do something stupid.
up we go. Wiggle.
The big
The
wiggle.
big boy! Yes, don't worry about the big boy. The big boy will come into play
Later.
later. You might see him today. I'm only going to attempt to break in certain place. So, just round this corner. Oh, yeah, that's a big boy right there.
That is, in fact, the biggest boy.
That's a pretty big lad right there.
Oh, I love the way Neochu's
Alright,
looking this.
so that's our mark. Let's dismount. Have a look at the ribbon before I do some upgrading, and then we'll see if I've done enough setup. I did watch a video that did this a bit later on. I didn't do it. It did it in chapter 13, but as like a low level strat. So like it'll be pretty applicable.
That animation was like on the plane, not in here.
So ribbon, yeah, increase. It's not like prevents all statuses. It is like resistances by 20%.
Yeah.
I think you can upgrade it. I don't know when it like the full upgrade.
Now, granted, like, that's basically one of every single other status reducing item in one.
You can upgrade it to a super ribbon, which is a base resilience plus 25%. Yeah, so it doesn't actually level. It does have a level. It has level 6. So it goes up to a total of 30% resistance to everything.
Which is pretty significant.
Which is kind of like the base resistance you'll get from
any other one.
Yeah, like our
on its
rainbow
own.
anklet goes up to like 30%. It base 30%.
Yep.
If you upgrade it fully, you get it up to 60. So if you want to prevent like one status ailment, like you know, like the enemy just uses days or whatever, you just want day stuff. But like ribbons are just a very good general equipment.
Just for everything.
Anyway, so currently we are set up for Mondo defense. I went for the Umbra instead of Paladin because apparently he doesn't really use Steel Guard. AI controlled. And so Umbra could be a little more useful here.
Makes sense.
You're also just going big HP and physical defense, but I'm not quite done with that, so I wanna do some more upgrading. Before we tackle the big boy, I'm going to upgrade the Belladonna wand. Let's do this.
Yes, this is probably the most important one.
Alright, so let me see what her max level on this is. 21. You got it.
We are on 6.
Spreadsheet. A little less than this. So... There we go. Alright, what have we got? With 15 levels to go, we're looking at about 30,000 experience. Don't use the platinum ingots. Oh, we do have ultra. Yeah, don't use these. That is way more experience than we need, but you can see these
For, like,
ultra.
anything.
These are really useful later for maxing the ultimate weapons.
Yup.
When you get up to tier 3, you need hundreds of thousands of experience, but
Most other things extremely don't.
we don't need that for the first levels. Particle accelerators are interesting. One particle accelerator probably does. Maybe not one. We'll see where one goes. The 16. Yeah, that's pretty good. It's much cheaper to buy these materials, so you always want to go under rather than over.
Yep.
5 more levels, yeah, about... But it's probably easy to do another particle accelerator, that should do it. And then we want to upgrade it, which is Uranite. Here we go.
Conveniently, we do have some.
So, they've upgraded from the Belladonna wand to the Marlboro wand, which is slightly less strong at level 15 than that was at max, but it has... This one goes up to level 41, and it has improved debuffing
2.
So even more improved debuffing.
Which again, we need. We needs it.
So yeah, we needs it pretty hard. The other thing I want to do is take these general belts, and I can't upgrade these because I believe these need dark matter, which is outrageously expensive. I probably have enough money to buy one, but it's not worth it. If you need to upgrade someone, it's probably not worth spending the dark matter on this, in all honesty. So let me have a look. I believe this will probably be max 6. General's belt. General's belt is max 11. It's adamantite for the General's belt. Interesting. Definitely kind of expensive. I don't have one. Alright. And that. I believe you need 36 sturdy bones to go to ×3.
I like that that's just something you can rattle off on the top of your head.
Yeah, it is exactly how many you need to get the bonus rank.
Yep.
Alright, so level 11, 960. I don't know what the increment is, but probably about 19,000. I can check this. Not quite enough. Oh, interesting. Okay. So the thing about it is there's a formula for calculating how much experience you need to get up levels. It basically increases by the same increment for each level every time. So this one's increment is 396, so the next level will need, 1,800-ish.
Yep.
And so on. So I actually have a spreadsheet how much I need. So I will probably put a particle accelerator.
Shove a particle accelerator in there, it's fine.
That should do it, but again, I need to get up. I don't know how many I'll need now that I got rid of my 200% bonus.
Yes.
If I overestimate, that's fine.
They're pretty cheap.
Yeah, that only, you see how much it is now, yeah. Oop. Yeah, the particles. It was about 8,000 short. Which sounds about right. I didn't really want to use 2 particles.
Yeah, you don't really want to throw those out all willy-nilly.
That's one. That's the one on Vanille. Now I want the one on Hope. Basically doing the same thing. I'm trying to just reduce damage as much as possible. I have two like little black belts on Snow. He is the one that's going to be taking the most damage, but he's also the one who's going to be a sentinel. So, like, really, what I'm trying to prevent here is a splash murder. If they manage to murder him, like Hope, by accident. So I'm trying very hard to prevent that. All right. My last particle accelerator, and I think that will do, hopefully. Alright. My current setup is improved debuffing 2, so that boosts the success rate of debuffing abilities. That's going to be useful.
We will need it.
Yep, so physical resist 24, 22, and he... So it isn't an additive, so you can see that even though we have 2 black belts on, that's 19% and not 20%.
They fall off. Oh.
Yes, but it is still useful, so... My paradigm set is defensive. I thought about maybe having one offensive one in here, but I think I'm going to do something else instead. Alright. So the only way to see if this is going to work is to try it. So let's go. Let's give it an attempt. And then I can adjust if things end up, like, not working.
Basically, this is gonna take a few tries, even the one that does go well.
And I do need to...
We gotta go all out here.
No Decepticon, because he actually cannot be preempted. We cannot preempt the big... I just want to get right in his face to show how big he is.
He's quite large. Also, his babies are fucking terrifying.
A little bit. So he is only vulnerable to... Oh, I did glad.
There it is.
I won't use a weaker scope right now. So, right down at the bottom here is death. Here we go. We're gonna get only a handful of chances
before he decides the fight is over.
Before he decides to kill us, yeah. So we see how much the babies are destroying for Snow.
Yeah, the secret of this is actually that the babies are far more dangerous. They're like every little version of an enemy that we've fought, except like 50 levels higher. It's kind of adorable that death does damage if it doesn't get the kill. Why, yes, I'd love to pay 4 bars to do 5,000 damage. Sorry, 5 bars.
It is as many bars as you have.
Yes.
Are the special skills. So if you have 3, it's 3, 4, it's 4, and you know, so on. And
there we go.
So, yeah, you usually get about like 6 or 7 in before he decides he's done, and he screams at you.
He casts Scram, and that's just a kill.
And the fight is over, so take one. I think this strat is working. I want a little bit more chunk on Snow.
Snow was at least alive for that whole time.
What I might do is a little ballsy, but it might be best to give him 1 General's Belt. And just hope Snow doesn't... Like, he was definitely getting a little bit monstered, and a little bit more physical defense might help him. Oh, see, I may end up needing to, like, get another General's Belt.
He is at least a Sentinel the entire time, so he should be pulling aggro. You almost didn't get that.
I know. So the thing about death is it has a 1% chance of hitting.
And there hope goes.
And there hope goes. Yeah, damn. Okay, I'm gonna buy another General's Belt.
Yeah, I think that's fair.
I'll put the upgraded one back on Hope and just give Snow a base one.
And see if that's enough.
Even just like the 5% extra
might be
you'll
enough,
get from
yeah.
that I think will be good.
It really is. I mean, that's the thing about percentages. It does not take that much to put you over the edge. And hey, what's 12,000 gil between friends?
It's not much to me, to be honest. But yes, you'll get the same percent that Vanille has. So.
Yeah.
But yeah, sometimes, like, before Snow can draw their attention, they will just monster
end up hitting
Vanille or Hope.
And, like,
and
they can't take hits.
That's just kind of a reset, and that's fine.
Yep.
That trick would be a pain in the butt.
Mm-hmm.
He's oot and a boot.
So you were talking about the percentage chances.
Yeah, so Death has a 1% chance of landing. You can increase that. Every ailment you have increases that chance by 1%. Neochu can only be inflicted with Imperil, so we have a 2% chance of inflicting death on him with Imperil on him.
There's Imperil. And now, we go. Got so many teeths.
He does have teeth. Snow will be taking less damage once he isn't slamming his pencil.
Yes. The babies are actually a bigger source of damage, but he is the single biggest source of damage, you know, collectively the babies.
He is still doing like 2,000 damage a shot.
Yeah.
We'll see how lucky I get. I have gotten it early and I have needed to do it a lot.
Oh yeah.
Again, it's a 2% chance every single time I blast it, which is only like 5 to 7 times a fight.
Yup. Yeah, Snow, get his ass.
Yeah, the problem is Snow does his counter ones.
Yup.
And he has lost the attention of all the babies.
Yes, which is a problem. He is provoking and challenging now, but there's 3. So there is 3.
He's scram. I think this setup is working.
I think so.
It hit Vanille rather than Hope, so there's still a chance.
Hope might be able to get killed when Snow inevitably loses 1 or 2 of their attentions.
But it's like Neochu gets an attack off before before Snow gets his attention.
Yep.
So if he goes for 1 out of 3, if he goes for Hope and Hope gets bodied, that is
Yep.
bad luck on me. And this is why I have the General's belts on Vanille and Hope, so that like that hopefully doesn't happen.
Yes, they can take a few hits. Yes, we did not get it on the first go around, unfortunately. There it is.
I mean, trying Imperil just so I can also land it on the babies.
Yes, if we can get it on the babies, that will be nice.
It might be best to just Imperil, and do Imperil later. Hope. Hope,
This
please.
is fine.
Hope, please. The earlier you get death, the better.
Yes, that is the other part of it. Like, the fight does get harder to win, you know, if you landed on, like, the 6th death. Because Snow has been taking all this damage.
2%. 2%.
Woo!
I mean, the good thing is once we cast it, it can't be interrupted, even if the baby...
Which, thank fucking God. There's Screech. That's
Bye-bye.
4 attempts.
The Screech is just a murder. You
Yeah.
can like dodge it with a summon, but it's not much use.
Yep.
When I'm trying to death. I guess I could I don't... Like, summon might be able to dodge it, give me more death attempts, but I want to hold that for later.
I also think that it kills the buffs as well.
Yeah.
Which is a pretty big problem.
I have to do this manually because the game does not know that he is only weak to Imperil.
It will try to put other shit on there.
Because I am
goes
not
that.
wasting the time to, like, Libra Stone. Oh shit. I need to plug in the controller.
Yes, I did see that. Let's not get through this fight and then...
Alright, controller plugged in.
This is fine.
We're fine, we're fine. We gotta win this. This can take minutes.
Oh god, yeah.
2% is not a high chance.
No.
The PS3 costume.
Basically.
Are you trying to write down how many attempts?
I will be, yes, so I don't have to say it each time.
And I've managed to get... I've actually managed to get death really early, but then I wasn't set up enough to take the babies.
Yes!
And I died, which was very sad.
Yep.
The babies are very... Don't underestimate
Yes.
the babies.
Deathing him is actually only the first part of the fight.
It's just the first step. You
Like,
can still lose to the babies.
Easily. Because, like, the thing is, you're basically still going to be mostly committed to keeping Snow alive with Hope, so two of your characters are going to be not really doing very much to them. And you can go off that, but it's at your own peril.
Land in peril. It is worth landing in peril because a 2% chance is
Yes,
way
1 to 2.
better than a 1%.
God, yes. And it's like, you know, that's 2 deaths that you could have done that you were doing it. Like, unless you could do 10 or 12 deaths in the time it took you to get that in peril on, it would be a bad trade, you know?
The 5 babies are keeping Snow very preoccupied with a little bit, only, I mean, quite a bit of help from the Neochu, but not like, you know, it's not like he's the one destroying Snow here.
Yeah.
There are 5 babies.
Yeah. The DPS goes down, but not enough to not have a dedicated medic.
Dedicated Sentinel.
Yes. The Sentinel's just a given. All paradigms
But, like,
lead to Sentinel.
Even as a Sentinel, he doesn't reduce damage enough. Like, you do need those, like, black belts and general belts on just to keep the damage down.
Yeah, he's taking like a quarter damage at this point, basically.
Uh-oh.
There's Screech. Well, it's a good thing he didn't die right there.
That would have been funny. I would have laughed.
Yes.
This is why the Malboro one is quite good. I don't believe it affects the chance of death, but it does affect the chance of imperil.
Yes, which just means you get more ticks.
And of course, the other thing is your shrouds wear off.
Yes, and that is also really dangerous when the babies come, because, you know, all the damage that's being done is with Protected and Shell on.
Oh, got it. That's that.
It really can't be overstated just how much higher level this is than us right now. How much we really should not be doing it.
Did you see that he has 2.6 million health? He has 2.6 million health. That's like Bart levels of health.
Yeah. And he does a lot more damage than Bart.
Oh,
you got him!
Oh,
okay.
Got him. Okay.
Step 1.
Step 1. Libra Scope. And Imperil guy. I really want to like slam Imperil on everyone.
Well, that one has it. Now we switch over our healer. And tell Snow to go wild, or tell Hope to go wild.
Oh boy. Really hope I can keep up with healing here.
Like, this is the danger. It's really hard to do this.
Yeah.
Like, the margins are razor thin, and if Snow goes down, it's over. Like, we will not be able to revive him in time to be able to do this. They are also named Pikachu, by the way. Take that.
There's the other thing I was potentially going to do. It's a little scary. I might see if I can get this one to nearly dead and then go for it.
Oh boy.
Should I go for it?
Do it.
Oh boy. Alright. A little bit more. A little bit more. Yeah, Snow is pretty good at redrawing aggro. This is very ballsy. I have never done it with this before.
In other words, yeehaw.
Yeah, it's a little bit yeehaw.
Let's go! Hackathon! We fight better together!
Alright, I think I just want to go into Gestalt mode and hope
To
I
not die
kill
instantly,
them.
yes,
Yeah.
and then we play.
Hopefully. I'm so bad at summons, I should not focus. Like, really good, like, the summon's really good here, it's like if you imperil them all. But... I'm not targeting the one I really wanted to. So that's a little unfortunate. I think things are gonna go really wrong. Just kind of hoping to target the one I've like mega chained.
You would think.
Because I don't think this is gonna kill. I may have wrecked it, we'll see. I think they're still alive. I heard them screaming. Alright, I don't think it's ruined me, but that was nowhere near as deadly as I was hoping it would. Oh boy. Oh god, all of our stuff went.
Uh-oh. You did get Protect on Snow, thank fuck. Down for 3 years of hope casting buffs.
I don't know why it didn't aim for the one I've
That
been
you were targeting.
That I've been targeting.
It's
I
weird.
Think it went for one of the ones that I hadn't been, which was very unfortunate.
A little bit, yes.
Hope is getting everything back on now.
Yes, you managed to get Protect on him, and as soon as Snow had that, you were at least at the point where you'd, like, stabilized.
Set, go!
Hopefully he will re-thingy them. Re-aggro them.
Snow, please.
Please, Snow, thank you. Sometimes they can be little turds about that. Oh, for fuck's sake. Please don't do this to me.
Yes, please, Steel Guard, idiot.
I was really just hoping the summon would kill one of them.
Killing one of them is
That's why
huge.
I like got one up to like
Yes.
you know, almost chain thingy, but then it just decided no. So
Yep.
like, alright.
They're getting quite low. Do not even speak something that vile into existence.
Don't do anything to me. I can't look at chat.
Snow, they are trying it on you. You fool.
Thankfully, they cannot do that. They cannot become Neochu. Need this one dead.
I
need
know,
them
this
dead.
fucking one.
Oh my god. As soon as like they start falling, it gets so much easier. The summon
Yeah.
on the thing I saw like killed like all of them. But I think they're just way better using summons now.
I never understood how they worked,
I'm not very good at them.
honestly.
No. Like Imperil is doing damage because I have in fire on and they have Imperil. Oh boy, I'm using haste.
Ready, set, go! I think this will work better. This is gonna hurt.
I was about to use haste.
Oh, that other one's so close.
One dead.
One is dead. The DPS has been lowered.
Oh my god, that one.
There, I think several of them are quite
I think the thing
close.
is the
Yes.
summon actually did a lot of damage
To everyone?
Like, all of them. Yeah.
You just didn't quite get one of them dead.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like I think Imperil Ga has also been hitting everyone.
Yeah, that's why I've been
For
using
chip.
it to like chip them away as well.
Yup. Yes, hopefully now Snow should be, or Hope should be able to keep up with the DPS on Snow. Rude. Yes, please, try that on me.
Oh,
Another one's dead. We're down to 3. We're down to 3. As I say, you should definitely look at all of their healths right
That
now.
one.
That's the lowest one.
Oh, these little boys are so dead. Like,
They're so, like, you are terrified this entire fight.
Yes.
Like, the really funny part is, like, at least with Neochu, it's actually kind of like, alright, I'm gonna play my game and it doesn't really matter. It's either gonna work or it doesn't. Once you kill him, that's when the fight actually gets terrifying.
and the real reason I was full Sentinel.
Yes.
Like, once I'm down at like 2, I can swap to a bit more aggressive,
Yup.
hopefully.
Yeah, Snow can take attacks from 2 of them.
Attack back on.
And this is also why we needed 2 separate people with medic abilities and, like,
Yeah.
very good medic abilities because they both need to be able to do it.
Oh boy.
Now's our chance.
You're being pains in the butt. Snow, could you please help me out, buddy?
Yeah, and this is the part that's terrifying about even, like, switching out of it now.
Yes.
As soon as those, aggros wear off, we are in Danger Town.
Now's our chance.
Real close, though. He's gone.
To get my aggressive buffs back on. Thank you, Hope.
Yeah, haste is still very important. Still the best ability in the game by a country mile.
Oh god, yes. You can see the
But-
more aggressive paradigm finally allowed me to actually kill
Yes.
at any sort of reasonable speed. I was really hoping the summon would just like kill like one or two of them.
Right, that actually would have been a huge help if they had.
I really was like, I don't know, I just went super wrong.
Yep.
What if I just had to like be in the first bit longer to like do more damage?
Could be. It is
Or
terrifying,
just pick
but
better Gestalt
we
skills.
did it,
Alright,
and it
goodbye,
only took
done,
7 shots.
Done.
Nicely done.
It only took 11 minutes out 40.
And guess what?
Oh, I got a trophy.
40-minute target time.
62,500. That is more points than not Bart, but thingy Dahaka gave us.
Yes.
Bart gave us 100,000. That was 62,500. It's Sunflower Choco Blooms, Gloom Stalks. The real
But
prize.
more
The real
importantly,
prize is right here. Greg.
So, this is a lucky egg.
Greg.
I've heard people say Greg isn't in this game. Well, guess what?
Greg! CP times 2, bitches! So, best accessory in the game.
If this is on an active party member,
Yep.
everyone gets double CP.
Yes, everyone. Back and front, everyone gets 2 times CP. So, yeah.
Absolutely buck fucking wild.
Yeah, hi Greg. That is, well, I guess it's going on whoever I want to use. I'm not sure.
You are gonna have to pick a party, yes.
I am gonna have to pick a party, but I'm just celebrating. Woo!
You got him the first time you deathed him, and that's always good.
Yeah, that feels good.
It feels really bad for the when the babies clean you up, because then you're
Yeah.
just back in, well, 2% chance land.
Yep, if those fucking babies.
Yeah, by the way, that fight, just as dangerous as this one, basically.
Yeah, pretty much.
You know, those guys are always on the map. You can always get into a fight with them. They'll win.
But, hey, there's a seat stone over here.
Woof. Nicely done.
Alright, feeling good. Alright, what team?
That is a good question. So, and this is also the reason why, like, it's good to do it now, stupid early, because this means we're gonna get it for the entirety of Chapter 12, which is really good. Are we gonna flip Lightning back in?
Yeah, at least for
It's been
like,
so long.
this bit. I haven't used her in ages.
Yeah. And we can get her to go vroom, and that's
Yes,
always good.
Yes, I'm gonna make her go vroom vroom.
Oh, nicely done.
I'm pretty happy.
That rules.
It took like about 40 minutes.
Yeah, it's honestly probably a good time for it. Like, we got death on him slightly earlier than you would expect to at a 2% chance, and we managed to kill the babies the first time we got death, so like,
Yep.
it is so hard to actually do that.
It is. It's very hard.
It can take hours to
I
do
maybe
this.
made that look easy. It's not. It's terrifying the entire 10 minutes you're doing
Every
it.
single time Snow got to 3 digits of HP, that was a game over waiting to happen.
Sure was. Utterly terrifying. Alright. So I want to get these. I want the Greg, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
So I want the things that make her go vroom, which are...
Boost.
that would be the Aurora Scarf and the boots.
Boots of speed.
You can also put the Whistlewind Scarf on for it. It doesn't do anything with the Aurora Scarf on, but it does boost her ATB. I will not put it on, but I will show that it's going
Yes,
up.
it's in the group.
I will just put the Greg on her, though. Alright. Yeah, I will put one of the Connoisseurs on you.
But yes, we've really not shown the full lightning zoomies that we can get right now. Like, she has not yet begun to
zip and zoom.
to zoop the way that she can now, even now.
Yeah, the ribbon's good. Yeah, I'll put the ribbon on you.
Ribbon's definitely like, you want that on for general
It's
shit.
pretty good, yeah.
It just prevents those random enemies that happen to have the stupidest statuses in the world, or at least makes it harder for them to surprise kill you.
Alright, let's go see what this new seed stone's about. So this one actually opened up when we hit the spring.
Ah.
Apparently, I don't know why it makes you go like halfway through the next area.
That is a
before
little
it-
mean,
before
yeah.
it opens up this area, but I figured since we'd be back here for the fucking Neochu anyway.
We might as well take a look.
So I mentioned there's another way to kill Neochus, and that is like there is a synthesized ability in this game called Random Instant Chain,
As you do.
where an attack can just instantly chain boost, like
Stagger
an
an
enemy.
And
It's a bit more reliable than death, but you do have to then be able to kill the Neochu
In one
and,
stagger.
Like, I'm not anywhere near powerful enough to kill the 2.6 million health,
Yeah.
while also having to have a sentinel wipe up all that.
Yep. Yeah,
damage
with
from
two
the base.
characters, probably realistically one character, no world.
It's a decent strat for a Neochu on its own. It is not a really good strat for the Neochu
Yeah.
with the babies.
Yep.
So.
Yeah, it's worth noting, like, Neochu's chain gauge is outrageous, isn't it?
Yes. Yes.
So, like, if you instant chain it, that means you're instantly
You're
getting, like,
doing-
7 or
yes.
800% damage.
You're doing massive damage. Alright, can I beat
The Undying.
Syphax the Undying?
The Insidious.
It's a B rank, so this is an interesting question. I feel like maybe, but also maybe not. I don't know.
I mean, we are driven by an intense loathing of all that lives.
That describes me to a T for sure. Alright, let me see the guide. Like, I feel like I've gotten into this area before I go into chapter 10, so... Alright, let's go for it. Oh, I remember this fight. Yeah, this fight. But now we must walk all the way back to a war point.
Yep. Of course, if we can beat this, it just means we're unleashing even more horrors onto this world.
Yes.
But that's half the fun.
So yes, we'll see how much more side stuff I do here. With the Greg, of course, everything I earn is now doubled.
Yeah, there is kind of this incentive to wait on some of it.
I really do. It is difficult, but with like good defenses and patience, you can.
It's fun difficult, I feel like.
You can do that before you go to chapter 12, and getting double CP throughout chapter 12
Is massive.
Mwah.
It's a huge boon to, like, your power.
It really helps you fill out some of those secondary roles
Yes,
early.
especially, like, if you're gonna be playing the end game anyway. Like, where the start of chapter 12 is going to be kind of hilarious because we are gonna overlevel, like crazy for it.
Oh, yeah.
But, like, if you're gonna be doing end game stuff anyway, it's just, like, that's a ton of extra experience that you get. So, like...
It really gives you, like, you can stockpile a lot of CP for the final
Yep.
Starium upgrade for the post-game.
Yup, which is also hella expensive.
It gives you a big boon, and of course, like, you might not... Ooh, big boy.
Ah, that's a big schmeat.
Big boy. Big boy. Big boy. Got his fluffy wool.
A fluff of tuffy wool.
Okay, so I'm actually going to try... this is very silly, but I'm going to try and get this chest. So goodbye.
Alright, let's do
goodbye,
it.
my
Why not?
feathery friend. Let's attempt to kill some Rangdas with a tort. I don't think I've actually
I'll
killed
give
one of
free
these
pets.
torts yet.
No, you have not.
So this is a small turtle. This is not a big tort.
No, this is a perfectly reasonably sized tort.
Kill the Rangdas first.
But yeah, you can see we now do boatloads of damage to them. Hope is being bitten by a turtle.
Yeah, that tort has decided it fucking hates him.
That said, you are like just absolutely destroying them, so you have eliminated the possibility of a wolf being dropped into this fight, which is a big help. Lightning has indeed returned, and just watch her gauge. It's so funny. Meow.
Oh yeah, Fang has Imperil now. I completely forgot to mention that.
Yes, like one of the few things she was missing.
Yes, she has learned. Imperil was up on her new expanding Crystarium, and I did get that.
And I think we were just hitting the damage cap there.
Potentially. I did get the trophy for it. That popped up against the Neochu.
Yeah.
Actually, that was breaking it. I think that was because of the summon. I did actually break the damage cap with the summon.
But yeah, I'm pretty sure I just saw 5 9s there with he was imperiled and deshelled and or deprotected, and Hope was fired, or probably Fang actually hit for it. Fang was fired as a commando.
Yeah, she never gets poison. Is like her one big downside.
Mm-hmm.
She gets like basically everything else. She's a really good stabber because she gets Pain, Fog, and Daze.
Yes, and like much earlier than Vanille does.
And she gets Fogga and Painga. And she's been a really, really good saboteur. Poison is one of those like cheese things you can do.
Mm-hmm.
Like there's some bosses that like really poison is like the best way to murder them.
As long as you can survive, poison can do the work. We're so far away from a chocobo.
Have we seen lightning on a chocobo yet?
I mean, I guess we technically did just before now.
Yeah.
But I also wasn't paying attention at the time.
No.
We may have been...
There's probably lightning for a while on chocobo.
Maybe, but actually we were trying to do weird parties at the start.
I haven't used lightning very much at all.
Yeah, like since we got to Pulse, we have not been playing as lightning so much.
Oh yeah, that is like proper horse riding.
Oh yeah.
Fair enough. No, really.
Sure. No reason not to grab these when you're nearby, but once you have the ribbon, it's like, you know, not, you absolutely want to do this no matter what kind of thing. It's useful materials, though.
Free cash is also nice.
Yes. Yeah, it's one of the few places in the game where it'll just give you cash if you do it. Like, that shit never happens. There's no money in this.
Alright, we're just gonna head to the warp because we're going to the Maharaba dig. I'm not entirely sure where in the dig he is, so I guess we'll find out.
Mm-hmm.
You cannot teleport with the chocobo, but it does allow you to select it.
Yep, to teleport while on the chocobo.
It might be in the bit of the Maharaba mines we haven't beaten yet, or it might be where the Juggernaut was. I'm not entirely sure.
Guess we'll find out.
Abandoned dig. Abandoned dig is the area we haven't been in. Alright, time to go to the area we haven't been in yet. Let's do it.
That should be pretty close to
Which
this
is right
warp.
here. Yes, it's right here.
Yeah, it was like you couldn't get to it before, but once you ride Atomos once, he just chills there and you can always walk across him.
Yeah, it's over here. There it is. And there's a seed stone glowing at me.
Neat. Yeah, you beat Bart and they just get going.
The seed stone behind the Juggernaut
is also
open.
awake now.
A lot of the seed stones open after you beat Bart.
Yep. Yeah, you actually can end up spending a decent amount more time in Pulse.
You cannot do. I mean, you can try, but a lot of the you kind of need like max stats for some of these last ones.
And again, there's still a Crystarium upgrade that we don't have, so like
yes,
there is a limit to our power before we go on further in the story.
Yes, yeah. So I won't be spending too much time left here. I will be heading towards Chapter 12. I really, the Greg for all of Chapter 12 is so
It's so good. And it's fun, because you feel like you're cheating the game. And that's always good when you do that, when you can do that.
Always good. I'm going to get the map for this area.
It is an exciting and powerful feeling. Anyway, we've got even more fuckers.
So yeah, these are the guys in the tower, so you can meet them a little early here if you feel like it. I did not feel like it, so we did not.
Luckily, these are not the debuffy ones.
Yeah.
Yet. But yeah, with this team, things are gonna fucking melt.
Yeah, now that Hope has Haste as well,
Yes.
I think I will potentially put back to Saz team for Chapter 12. I haven't
Sure.
decided yet. I want to get Thing for Saz, and I'd want to use that.
Mm-hmm. I mean, the nice thing is, like, you've done a pretty good job in this of using everybody, I feel like.
Mm-hmm. You use a lot of Lightning early.
Yes. Lightning is, like, the designated main character, and for the parts where you can't choose your party, that means she's there. You know, there's a reason when they give you the full party, they keep her as the leader.
It's really good, especially the Axis plays so early on.
Yes. Yeah, if you can get even one thing a boost, the 10% ABV is already such a huge power-up that it, like, makes up for the fact that Fang can do 1 billion damage with a shot, and Hope can do 1 billion damage with a spell.
Yep. Which is really good for as a Ravager ramping up that gauge.
Yes, and that is the other big part of it, that, like, she can make other people more powerful just by hitting with spells. Which is why she's basically, like, the best General Ravager. It's weird.
You'll find people. Ooh, a Moogle puppet. You'll find people fighting over basically every aspect of the game. So what weapons are best on each character to...
Who's the best in what role?
Yeah, who's the best in what role and everything.
Yep. Yeah, it's like you kind of have to consider the Hope as a magic dealer is a Ravager.
Except Fang Commando and Snow Sentinel.
Yeah.
Those are kind of universal opinions.
Yep. And it is kind of funny that it's like... Commando is one of the more common roles, and Sentinel is sort of like... Two people get Sentinel, and one of them's better than the other at it.
They're both really good.
Yes. But like Commando, everybody's got a Commando, and like most of them are pretty decent, but it's like, nah, Fang's just better. Built different, I guess.
Here's Highwind.
Yeah.
Highwind is gonna be a staple of a strat for post-game shenanigans.
Indeed. It's like she's got really good animations, she's got 1 billion strength, and she's got Highwind. He's basically anything that you would want in a Commando.
Snow is actually the best spellcaster in the game because his animations are really short.
Yep. It's very funny that in a lot of
so
the later
funny.
Final Fantasies, animations become an extremely important part of, like, character power levels. Ah!
Big lads have the rock.
Choose your lad.
So yeah, if you come here early, you're fighting like
Tower level enemies.
Strigoi.
Strigoi.
So I think we could have fought in town and I
Maybe.
should have avoided them. I'm not sure. Maybe,
I'm not
maybe
sure
these are
actually. These
unique
could
for
even be
here.
new, yeah.
Fuck them up with Cerberus, let's go!
But yeah, this is going to be the party of just absolutely deleting health.
The two, like, balanced murder parties are this one and Snow Vanilla Saz.
Yup.
Because you have a good healer in both, you have a Sentinel, you have good... you have a Synergist and a Saboteur who have, like, pretty much all the buffs, because Saz does have Protect and Shell now.
Yup.
So they are getting pretty equal. Hope with better static, but Saz has Cold Blood, which is really, really good.
Yup.
You also feel a little more comfortable maining Saz because he's a lot more helpful.
She use Lightning's thingy ability on one of these guys. Or maybe on something that'll live.
Ah, yeah.
Army of one.
Yeah, it's down here. So let me finish it. He's so overkill.
He's very dead now, but his meter did just go up to 900.
Yep, the unique abilities are really good.
Yup. No thanks.
At some point I'll control Fang and we'll see Highwind.
Mm-hmm. So
I do believe, like, there are chests here. I couldn't get past them.
Nope, it's
Too
nipples
narrow.
all the way.
Nipples all the way down. So let's see. So there's a locked door here that doesn't open until you get this.
Mission done.
Yeah. Until you activate this mission, the door will close and there's 2 chests behind it.
Yeah.
Keep the enemy off balance.
Alright, Cerberus.
Yes, on the plus side, this crew is not going to have trouble getting the damage in before barrier.
Let's keep this up.
Also quite a lot stronger than I was.
Yep.
There's the save point. There's a save point before this dab encounter.
There
There's
was no way.
of
That
getting
was
around
so
these
much beef.
two, Yep. Much beef. Strigoi.
Strigoi. I love numbers so much.
Numbers begin?
Numbers are so great.
Ramp those numbers. I do love the stagger mechanic of this game.
Yes. It is honestly one of the coolest RPG battle systems, like, in recent memory.
Just like I planned.
Like, when you
Just
really
like
get
you
into it,
planned.
battles get such an interesting push and pull.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, even watching the Neochu fight and the Pikachu's afterwards, really, the way that you had to jump
Oh
around.
boy, we have a...
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't spend the 62,000
Yes.
I got, but yeah, we have a good amount to spend here. All right, not all that much to spend it on, like in terms of abilities. I kind of got most of them, but we can just, you know.
Got some stats.
What I will do is I'm going to max out everyone's main roles first, and then I'm gonna work on probably a 4th class for everyone. Like this, especially with the Greg, is a good time to invest in in a secondary role for someone.
Yeah.
Like for like Fang taking some of your points and investing it in Ravager is really good. Oh god, what's he got? Ah, yes, he doesn't have his main one yet. Not that I ever use it, because I basically never play as Hope, because he is so frail. Oh yes, Reprieve, that's a good one. You can see, like, we need a lot of points, but these stat gains aren't ridiculous. Plus 48 strength is good. She now has over 1,000 strength.
You are very much incentivized to push deep into those roles. But at the same time, if Fang gets access to Try Disaster, it's over for you motherfuckers. So
Yeah.
it is certainly worth considering.
Oh, that's definitely what I'm gonna do with Fang.
Yeah.
No idea what I'm gonna do with everyone else. Like, Commando's been pretty nice on Hope.
Hope Commando, we can unlock his inner boomerang.
I don't know if he has any like skills to get further up in Commander, but we can always have a look once we're there.
I mean, it's definitely an interesting one. Like, most people who don't start with Sentinel don't want Sentinel. So, like, there are definitely roles that people should just never do.
Well, a 3 Sentinel party is really good, though.
Yes, that is the level of it.
I believe it is called Tortoise.
Yes.
As well.
Yeah.
3 Sentinel party takes like basically no damage.
Yeah, the damage mitigation becomes comedic.
Is absolutely funny. It only really comes into play at like higher levels of Sentinel, but even like 2 level 1 Sentinels and level 5 Sentinel, it's gonna have massive damage reduction.
Yep.
So again, there's like, oh, there he is. Hi. So yeah, there's a door behind him with the chests that are stuck. So you can't get these chests until you get this,
This fucker in the way.
Until you do this seed stone, which is a decent reason to not bother coming in here until, because you would just
shit would be blocked off, and then there were several of those fights that there was no way we were dodging anyway.
Alright, you ready to fight an annoying bat?
Woo!
It's very annoying if I don't 5-star it, but that's life.
Ideally, that's death for him.
We shall see.
It's just one bat. How dangerous could it be?
How hard could it be? That's a lot of bats. So these are Numidias.
And they, suck.
Here we can win, so we're gonna blast them while I let Hope, put a whole bunch of buffs on her.
Target to target.
Sure, I'm not erogating, but, you know.
Probably, like, just far enough away that the game's like, nah, I don't know.
There we go.
And now they're just close enough where it's like, oh, yeah, why not? Seems good.
I'd like him to do some offensive things on
Eh,
me, but...
Veil.
Now, Veil.
Fuck you, Veil.
There we go, Hope. Put some of that on you and Fang, and we'll get to it.
Hey, weird, there seem to be more bats.
Yeah, no, that's up to Jay now, yeah, so, thank you. I died while I was targeting it.
Good. Hey, look, we're up to P now. So, yeah.
The big one has not yet arrived. You do want to keep moving down
We have
the
rolled
list.
around to A.
When is he gonna show up?
There he is.
Hey buddy, I should Libra him. Get haste back on.
Thanks.
He can summon more, so you wanna.
Because that's really what we needed.
Yeah, great summons, there he goes.
Luckily, a lot of the AoEs and Blitz and shit are just killing them off as they pop up.
Yes.
Thank fuck. Yeah, this is a fun little one. Can you handle AoE?
Well, I get a little more chain gauge before I just fucking blast the Cerberus. Let's go. Let's fuck him up.
Thank you, Fang. Lament this, binge.
Time for another approach.
Oh, you can also switch to Cerberus during this, by the way, to do more damage. Still think I'm gonna get him
Oh
one
no!
gauge,
Oh,
but
you're
we were
so close. Damn.
He is just about dead. So
Yeah,
like, I'm
you
not
should kill him before you even get the next stagger, but unfortunate.
we go. Got him before he comes and summon in more lads.
You know, for funsies.
Oh, 12
nice.
minutes.
Oh.
Yeah, I think I got that.
All right
Ooh,
then.
60,000. That is normally a 30,000 CP fight, and I just got an extra 30,000.
The CP numbers are gonna get very funny.
Thank you, Mr. Greg, for your service.
Love that, Greg. It really does pay for itself getting it. Like, even if you end up taking like a few hours to get it here, it will actually save you grinding.
So much grinding. And will just make huge portions of the game faster. Like, Chapter 12 will go much faster, because I'll be stronger. I'll be able to have some weirder paradigms out.
More violent paradigms.
Get some chests. Don't know what...
Of course it has a face. It is a Seath. Two particle accelerators is nice.
I don't know if I really want to do the... That seed stone over there is a juggernaut.
Oh boy.
I don't know if I can be bothered right now.
To like try to 5-star it.
Or even just... Yeah, at this point, 5-starring it would still be quite hard. I could go get some of the other chests. Like, those are quite good, being particle accelerators and perfect conductors.
Yeah.
There are some particle accelerators down the other paths. The enemies aren't too tough.
Yep. But yeah, every Seath has human-y bits. You just gotta know where to look for them.
Yeah, they were people.
And if they look kind of weird and stony and off-putting, they're probably Seath.
But yeah, stuff I can get a little overwhelming with the mini bats.
Oh god, yeah.
But at this point in the game, I'm pretty strong, so...
Yep. We've handled Neochu.
Oh, I love the Greg.
But yeah, that really is very much a fight of can you kill a big guy while also dealing with a bunch of little
And
guys.
that's the reason why I was like, I'm doing more of the seed stones before Bart, because I can get double the reward, like CP rewards.
Yep.
And some of these fights are quite CP heavy, so they're quite good to do.
At this point, most of them are just boss fights.
Oh, boo.
Dang. You almost had him.
I know. It's very hard to dodge the enemies.
Yes, it's quite tight, and these dudes are just rocks. They're huge. They're boulders. Yeah, it's very much, you know, you don't have to get the Greg. Obviously, most people would probably recommend you don't. But it's a fun little bonus if it's something you're aware of, and like it's a really cool thing to do, you know? You're challenged and you get adequately rewarded for it.
I've played this game 6 or 7 times now, and ever since my second playthrough, I have always gotten the Greg before going to Chapter 12.
Yeah.
It's so, like, yeah.
I mean, it's one of those things that, like, RPGs always have a problem about rewarding you for doing really hard fights. You know, you do the ultimate bonus fight in the game, and you get a weapon that can kill anything, but there's nothing to hit it with. You already did the hardest fight in the game. Like, here you get a really, really tangible reward for a really, really hard fight.
Yeah, even in Chapter 13 it's good, because you need
Yes.
unfathomable amounts of CP to max every character.
You can come back and basically the post game and the Greg is still perfectly good to get.
Like, I do believe there's a trophy for maxing the Crystarium on everyone.
Because of course there is.
Of course there is. So it is like, and the secondary roles especially take hundreds of thousands, if not millions of CP to master. So like, in the post-game, you will be spending a lot of times at the start of it, grinding up high enough to be able to do a lot of the fights. And the Greg this early allows you to get kick-started on that and have to do much less grinding. 10,000 from that fight, pretty good. Look at those lads up there. Look at you. They jump down and get me, fuckers. Alright, so I think I'll go down the other path to get the treasures. Dodge. These are pretty good. But I will not pick up the Seed Stone because it is a Juggernaut, and that's just annoying. I don't know if any Oh, Skatani.
Eh,
Give it, guys.
I know.
I don't know, like 29 opens in. We have now opened up that area of the steep, so we will also be going there. And we're gonna at least attempt one seat stone up there because it's very funny.
And that's important.
And people are gonna love it. People are gonna love it.
So much for this route.
I can guarantee you that people are gonna be like, oh shit, when I do this one, because it's very good. Ooh, big boy. Ah, yes, the big boy is quite scary. I mean, not anymore. But we haven't actually seen. I love his name though.
This is
the
true.
rust puddings merge into
A ferruginous pudding.
orangeless pudding. I love him. They will hit the babies. Fuck those puddings up. I don't think you can like eat the babies and get bigger. The babies are just kind of annoying. So goodbye, babies. But yeah, because he delivers devastating physical attacks, Hope prioritized putting Protect on.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's generally good at that. Like, it has a thing saying it does dangerous magic, so
Yeah.
it'll put Shell on.
Yeah. And I mean, that kind of does show you how the AI works as well as it does as well. Like how there's a buttload of tags in the code for what these monsters do, and once you are aware, your AI is aware of them, they respond to them in certain ways. And I think that's a really cool way to design that for party members you don't control.
I love seeing 13,000 CP from the
Oh god,
normal
yes.
fight. This the Greg is also makes the grind spot, the Behemoth King, and the Awu
Even better.
even better because it is 13,200 for like 20 seconds of a fight.
Yep. Yeah, for a neat loop that's less than a minute
Yeah,
between each experience.
and it's really easy to get to. It's right next to a boss point.
Yep. It really is just basically like some of the best value experience for your time in the entire game, and it never stops being that.
Get the big boys.
It's a lot of ferruginous pudding. Ferruginous? What does that word mean?
Well, Pharaoh
Yeah,
would be the
it's
iron,
iron.
just the rust, so maybe it is ferruginous?
Iron E.
Yeah.
Of relating to or containing iron.
Oh, there you go.
Yep.
Iron pudding?
I guess generally used to describe the ferruginous hawk.
An iron hawk.
A large bird of prey belongs to the broad-winged buteo hawks.
Alright, fair enough. That's Cerberus since it doesn't really change.
And yes, it's because it is rust-colored.
Yeah, Cerberus seems pretty decent.
Yeah, some of these ones you ain't doing shit to the stagger meter no matter what you do. When that chain resist gets high enough.
Get me a rainbow anklet.
Cool.
and 3 perfect conductors, which is pretty good. They're a really good like low-level one. It's like perfect conductors, particle accelerators, and superconductive reactors are the best weapon experience items in the game. The ultra compact one is the best one, but of course, not a lot of things
it's
need
too much.
Not a lot of things need 144,000 until much later. Like a lot of the weapons do once they
Woo!
get to like second and third tier, and that's where they come in strong.
Well done.
Oh heck!
Come on out, lads.
Fuck me! Ow! Ow! Looking for some Fogga here.
Certainly seems to be some of it.
New strategy.
I think I have Firaga, so that should help. Uh-oh, there's a self-destruct coming.
Let's just hope it's fine.
I think it hit basically no one there.
I think you're good, actually.
I think it missed.
If you're gonna redo it, I was gonna say just go straight into Cerberus and blitz like
Yeah.
there's no tomorrow.
Yeah. Fog is very helpful, it turns out.
Yes.
Hardly worth the effort.
Be like a no star or something. Oh no, 4-star. Alright.
Alright.
11,900. Jeez. Greg does make the CP just very funny. Alright, these will be the last 2 chests over here, so I will just leave. We're not gonna go see that Juggernaut Seed Stone. I don't think there's anything that cares about it. I could be wrong. We will be back later for it, but when I can actually kill them relatively quickly.
Yes. When you can get a good 5-star rating on it.
Hi. See if I can dodge them on the way back out. It really is just because I don't really want to walk all the way back if I don't 5-star it.
Yeah.
And I'm stronger, way stronger than I was when I fought that Juggernaut before, but still.
There's still a pain in the ass to fight.
They're a big pain in the ass to fight.
Huge butt pain.
They're back. And the other thing about this corridor is the enemies respawn very aggressively.
Big hug.
Down it.
Sorry.
Just such a pain in the butt.
Mm-hmm.
Later on, like, I'll be able to kill these encounters in, like, nothing, so...
Wide open. New strategy.
Good.
I don't know why this target time is really low. Like, they are kind of hard to kill fast.
Yeah, like the big ones.
You put D-Shell on. Even that, you know, takes time.
Yeah.
That Paramon.
This is potentially quite good. Yeah, that's definitely making the donuts.
Imperial Plus and Thunder.
Yep. Yeah, the end buffs are actually really good.
When I get out of this area, I'll spend all that CP. I can spend it really, really quickly with how expensive everything is, but I'm racking up the CP.
That just makes it feel really satisfying when you spend it.
It really is satisfying to just have double.
Nicely
Alright.
done.
I wasn't really expecting to dodge that, but I got it, so we're good.
Sometimes.
Alright, who wants to go into a new area? A tiny little extra area of the steep that we have not been in.
Yum.
We were denied so cruelly for so long, but we have now done the fight that lets us in. And as I said, there's a very extremely funny mark to do in there, which I will be doing. Because it's fun. I'll also be doing there is actually a Seathstone warp point in that area up there, so we will when we get up there and we do that, we'll finally not have to ride a chocobo all the way up to get into that area. Which would be really good because it's a real faff to get to with a chocobo. Teleport. I think that's like one of the last warp seat stones. If not the last one. We'll have our quick travel network. Yeah, there was like a goblin chieftain one that I didn't do and stuff like that, and I'll probably clean up some of these.
Yep. Yeah, some of the lower ranked ones we're just going to blast through now. And then maybe we'll go to Part's Party in the Sky.
Bart can wait. In fact, I love letting him wait while I get the Greg. Another favorite thing to do is just be like,
sorry, buddy, I got shit to do.
Greg's starting shit, but we'll just leave him at it. We don't need to worry about Greg's party right now. Hey, Cocoon. Are you gonna give me more fur? Yes!
Alright then.
He just didn't ever move from this spot. You got it, buddy. Fair enough, I like my favorite spots too.
Hey, it's your fur.
Steal his wool. And now that we can get up here, there's never going to be a chocobo item up here. Guaranteed. The first time we came in, there was it wanted me to go behind the barrier, and I was like, aww. Now that I can actually get behind the barrier, there's never going to be an item there. That's the law. That's the rule. I don't make the rules.
That's just science.
But yes, the barrier is down.
Indeed, we completed the quest.
And there's some
there's another one.
There's some glowy seed stones in here. My favorite hunt is in here, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just the best one. Get the map. There you are, little map, because there are some treasure chests up in here. And a scene. Hello. Gobble.
Gobble? I think we shat post in the wrong neighborhood.
Why don't you just try it?
Gotta take care of this.
I was like, I'm gonna fuck those gobbles up.
Fuck those goblins.
Fuck them up.
Charging into a goblin's nest.
Also, those seekers are here.
This area is lousy with tough seed.
Oh, yeah, I knew I could jump up past them. Yeah, Strigoi.
That was always gonna be.
Much luck. So yeah, there's 3 Strigoi, which is
Decent amount of beef.
it's a little bit of a nasty fight.
You're not.
He decided to aim for one I wasn't aiming at, so that worked. Problem with saboteurs, sometimes they'll just decide, I don't want to aim at the one you want to me aim at.
Yep.
Time for another approach.
kick me ass. Jiraja was the skill I forgot to get on Hope before the Neochu fight, and realized I'm gonna need Jiraja.
That is a hard requirement. There is no chance.
Jiraja is the more important one, but like, you know.
There were a few times where we would have game overed because one or two of them just came over and gave Hope a light flick on the nose.
Yes.
And that's enough. You thought you were gonna land. Dummy.
Absolutely not. No landing here.
Hi.
Hi. And I have to fight you for the chest in here. You little shit. Get him! Get him with Jays! He's susceptible to it. Get his ass. Seven.
It's all sevens all the way down.
Eat him. Doesn't get any chain gauge, you know, but like we are all in fire.
Yes,
so.
you are doing pretty good damage here. It is kind of the other thing about the system. It's like you usually want to play for staggers, but it's important to recognize when, like, you know, just going full damage is perfectly fine.
3 commandos is a lot of damage. Everyone gets their own ×2 ×2 or ×2.1, 2, 3, 4, whatever buff, and then also gives everyone else a damage
Yes, and
buff.
it's applying to everyone else as well.
So there's another collector catalog. I guess if you wanted a backup one, we turned one into a connoisseur's catalog. You kind of only need one of each.
Yes.
So since they don't stack with each other. Alley-oop. You're gonna stop me from getting my chest, aren't you?
Fucking rude lord.
Gonna...
Well, could you do a violence to me?
No.
Hello?
Not very capable of it.
Sir? Fight me?
He is failing that so hard. Buddy, please, come on. I'm trying to give you a chance to get me. Oh lord.
Oh my god!
Come on.
He's attacking down in like a certain spot, but it's so hard to see. Oh, he's so confused. Oh no.
I've broken him a wee bit. Here I go, like, out onto the hill. He'll figure me out.
It's close there.
He like flies around. He actually flies lower when he's flying around. Buddy.
Oh my god.
I don't normally have this much trouble.
He's like, he's missing you.
I really don't normally have this much trouble getting attacked by these guys. Oh my god, he went up above me. There we go. Stupid asshole.
What was that?
I don't know.
Yeah, like,
New strategy.
although if there were multiples of them, it would be Piavicus.
Sure would. I do believe there are fights with multiple of them in there.
Mm-hmm.
They're not particularly dangerous to me at this point, although multiple of them are kind of annoying with poison. Little shithead.
The hardest part was getting him to attack you.
Alright, Crystarium. This one I'm just like going around the ring. Will I fill out almost everyone's rings before we even get to chapter 12? Maybe.
Mayhap. It is sad that there's no roll levels at the end of it, but it does make sense because there's only one roll level left.
Yes. He does have more abilities as command now. What do you get?
And how far up is it? Vault Siphon.
Vault Siphon, very nice.
Blitz. I didn't actually know he had a Blitz.
Life Siphon. Yeah.
Ravage.
You can see how expensive these get, though.
Scourge.
Scourge, of course. Jeopardize.
Jeopardies.
Oh,
And
there's
there's a
the roll
roll.
level. For 60,000.
Yup.
See, now that we've gone up to stage 9, we actually have expanded the secondary ones as well.
Yes. Ruinga,
And
which
Ruinga,
probably is
yes,
quite good for him.
Is good. You know, see how expensive these are for very little stats as
Yes,
well.
that is actually the bigger thing that stops you from really pushing into these. Like, the stat gains you get for them are minuscule for very similar prices compared to the tops of these ones.
Like, going into the alternate roles is really meant to be like a post-game thing.
Yeah. Again, you get a little bit of dabble for the really useful ones.
Like, it's like, hey, do you want to splash into a role?
Yeah.
Go for it.
Yeah, it's very much a splash colors thing. Which is cool. I like that they did that. It's really well designed. Like, in a way that I think the Sphere Grid kind of isn't on the same level.
Yeah.
The Sphere Grid's really cool, and there is definitely a lot of thought put to how the whole thing is arranged. And the ways that, like, the paths that characters are encouraged to take. But, like, I really do feel like this is kind of an improvement on that system.
What I really like about this system is everyone's still different at the end.
Yeah.
Even when everyone has...
All their stuff all the way up.
Still, it's probably like the Spellguard.
Probably.
Yeah, I was like, is the ability not up here?
I guess not. No, there isn't another, thing.
It must be like the Spellguard.
I know, I'm looking for a missing slot
down,
somewhere
yes.
down there. There it is.
Yep,
and it is Dispelga. Good call.
Yeah, I'm gonna max everyone's main rolls
Yeah.
out, which is going to be incredibly easy to do with the growth egg. Like,
Yep.
we're gonna manage it long before we finish chapter 12.
Yep.
And of course, I don't think you get the final one until you beat the final boss.
I think I'm not 100% sure which one it is. If it's at it or right before it.
This guy will probably tell.
Mm-hmm. So much CP. We'll have to pick it as a direction.
Yes, the final boss gets you the last Crystarium upgrade. Yeah. So it is like, you know, long before I beat the final boss, I'll have everyone max out their main rolls, and so it is like, and because you can only hold 6 9s of CP, and if you go over that, you just lose it.
Yep.
You know, it is worth, especially, I'm gonna have so much CP, it is worth dabbling in a side roll for people.
Yep. And like they're really good. You can get some really good access to paradigms that kind of break things.
Cerberus, like Commando on both like Vanille and Hope,
Yes, is
always
worth
good.
having.
Like Cerberus has done so much work. You know,
Yep.
I love Cerberus so much.
I think it was not a mistake that that Hope gets Cerberus access to Cerberus for so much cheaper than most people get things. You know.
This guy's like fucking
The ones are pretty annoying. We should just sort of wipe them out, though.
I think even without the Greg, you'll probably be hitting like all the nodes on your main
Easily, yeah.
things by the end.
There's a lot of fighting to do in the next chapter.
Yeah. In 2 chapters, 13 of
Yeah.
course is the final boss. You can come back here in 13. There's almost certainly not much point to me doing it if I'm doing most of it now.
Yeah. You know, most of the stuff that you would do
Most
anyway.
of the stuff I can do on my Crystarium is at this stage I am currently doing.
Yeah.
So,
Rip. You nuked that thing.
I did a little bit. It is not good.
That's true. But yeah, when you really start getting into this battle system, you actually realize how a character like Fang not having access to Tri-Disaster in your party is a downside of her character as a whole. A character like Hope not getting access to Cerberus is a downside to his character. And so the fact that you can make the choice to actually do that for more expensive
It is.
It's
I
really good.
do feel like the game doesn't teach you the value of triple paradigms.
Yes, it's
Mostly
something
'cause
you
it's-
notice when you're good at the battle system.
Yes, because it's something that isn't done too often.
Yes. Like, it's, you know that it's your damage goes up. I think it can be easy to overlook just how much.
Alright, so this is the warp one, so we're gonna do this. This is very hard to 5-star. I'm not gonna bother. I'll probably just use a Deceptive Assault to do it at some point, but we're just gonna beat it.
Yeah.
Anyway, it doesn't much matter if it's destroying a Pulsar champion in the Hierarchiopolis or picking
Nice.
flowers in the yard. If it's my focus, I'm gonna do it. Life was boring before with nothing to live for, but now I'm on the sea, I have a focus. And life is beautiful, the clouds have parted, and there are rainbows! See through crystal, it's all the same to me, so long as I can put myself to the test, challenge my own limits, and win. Idiot fucker. So, this guy is also, like, he's just over there.
Yeah,
so.
like at a warp too, so there is no walking that you need to do for this.
So, like, the thing about this, because it's a Pulsar champion, it's very hard to,
Yes.
5-star.
You have got to get him on stagger quickly and then kill him in the first
He
stagger.
also has some fucking babies with
Of
him.
course he does.
Yeah, he has some secrets on him. You gotta kill these guys and then stagger him very quickly, and it's not.
And he fucking walked up and opened with head spin. You love to see it.
He sure did.
I didn't realize it would hit them too.
I thought we get protect before I swap to a heal, but.
Yeehaw.
Protect on bang, do shit. It's very hard. You really need the preemptive to kill this guy. Because he is such a jerk. He's the one that blocks all elemental damage.
Yup.
You literally cannot damage him.
Oh god, I think by stopping his attacks with pain,
All I get is
all
that.
he does is head spin.
Yeah.
Oh, that's wretched.
It is a little wretched, yeah. I'm like keep protect on him.
There it is. Andy shell.
Alright, fuck him up.
Ooh, you even got the bonus in peril.
Nice.
He's dead.
He's
He's so dead.
But the target time is
Yes, it's gonna be
ridiculously
nothing.
low. Yeah.
Yeah,
I got
1 star.
on it. It is next to impossible to 5-star that one without
Yeah.
the preemptive.
Yeah.
But I got the warp, which is all I care about right now. I will get that preemptive and
Again,
do that
it's
later.
so easy.
It's right here. Alright, we're about to do my favorite hunt in the game is actually the one to unlock this other area, because there is another area we can go to.
We can go even further. Yeah, there is a jump up here.
There you. And I believe it's this one. Is my favorite. This is Zenobia the Butcher.
The Butcher!
The Butcher. Everyone want to fight.
This is indeed the one. Oh, so gribbly.
Alright. The undying, fearsome sea through the five-foul sea will join mine intense loathing of all that lives. Zenobia the Butcher is of their number and I of her line, but I go now to stay her blade, as my father and his father before him once attempted. The Butcher's Den is in the old Heinrich Archaeopolis, it's really close, at the northern edge of the steep. There, at the scene of her foulest atrocities, I will expunge her taint.
Ew.
Restore my family's honor.
Excuse me?
Alright, let's fight Zenobia, let's do this!
Alright, let's go.
It's hit her in the taint, apparently. So yeah, she's just right over here, so pretty close. Hop on over, get ourselves a little scene. This is an important one after all. Extremely fucking gribbly.
Hi.
Oh yeah, Big C.
Uh,
whoa.
This is the best mission in the game.
It's the best mission in the game, yeah.
Well, mission success. Uh-oh.
Hi! So we're not fighting Zenobia, we are fighting Conbury, which might be more terrifying. I love the scene for this.
It's so good.
Conburys are very scary, by the way, so we're going to...
There's a reason we've got the Eidolon music.
The 666 chain gather, we're going to get as many buffs and debuffs on as we can. Alright, doing good.
It's such a fucking good
Slow
scene.
is on, excellent. Alright, I'm going to switch to Decimation so I continue getting buffs while now doing attacks, since it's now, I'm pretty sure, fully debuff-ish. Like, Poisoners I don't have,
Yeah.
and Daze which I don't care about.
Daze, which is not really worth dedicating the character to.
Nope. Here comes Bravery in the face. We want to kill Tonberries very quickly. Tonberries actually do remove buffs when they stab you. You may notice that Fang lost one, and so he'll put that back on.
Yep.
We're actually pretty strong, so, and with all... Whoa, that was the Grudge. So the thing about Tonberry is if you let it live, it uses Grudge. And Grudge gets stronger and stronger the longer the fight goes.
Yes, every single time it uses it. I believe that was actually the second time it used Grudge there.
19-minute target time, huh? I did it in a minute.
You will not last that long, is the thing.
Goodbye. Yeah, I don't actually get like a decent look. I want to get the Conburys. I don't know where he is.
That's a good question.
Where are you? Like, cactuars are in feral creatures. Where are the Tonberries?
Tonberries are civilized, okay?
They're also in feral creatures. So they have 742,000 HP. They do give out 7,500 CP and we got 15,000, which is good. Did get Hermes Sandals from that, which is good. That's actually a good ATB thing, because that's the critical haste. So different from the auto haste. So yes, devastating physical and magical attacks, capable of inflicting fog, becomes more powerful and less susceptible to ailments as Grudge level increases. Strength and magic increase respectively at 2,160 and 4,050 on Grudge level 1, 5,940 and 9,963 on Grudge level 2, 10,395 and 14,945 on Grudge level 3.
Neat.
And 14,000 strength and 26,000 magic on Grudge level 4. So I knew this guy would have the details on exactly how strong Tonberry gets. So that's Tonberry. He gets buck fucking wild if you let him. The main problem with Tonberry is not when you fight one, but when you maybe have to fight more than one.
Luckily, we'll never have to do that.
So what else in the area? I'm gonna pop in there, but I'm not actually gonna do anything in it. But it's worth popping in to see.
Goblin, go away. You can't take me.
Goblin? So, yeah, it can go pretty wrong if the Tonberry decides that it wants to murder lightning.
Yeah.
That's what Sentinels are for.
Yeah.
I feel like the other thing about the leader can die at any moment is also, like, you can use a Sentinel to, like...
Draw aggro.
Yeah.
And generally speaking, unless you're in a situation where, like, you're way overmatched, you will have time for the Sentinel to pull aggro. Or you leave it to the last second and then die for it. That's being punished for your hubris.
Mm-hmm. So we've entered a whole new area.
Mm-hmm.
And I won't be doing this because it's not... It's kind of difficult to do. I could do some of it now, but...
That's fair,
Not
yeah.
in a very efficient way, but I do want to at least show the start of this area.
Show what this place's deal is. Because, hi there.
There will be a little scene here, you see.
Look, that's Titan.
That's Titan.
Thing that size even eat?
You name it. He's a biogenitor. Chews up one species and spits out another.
Poops out another. Oh, hello.
Talks?
Hey, Titan.
The struggles of the frail and feeble end in loss. But to your life, waters quicken the seeds of new.
What's it saying? The weak don't even deserve to live?
It's saying, I'm hungry.
Why don't we let him see for himself who's weak?
Later. So the Fall Warrens is essentially like a little ranching... Yeah, so it's like... What do you even call this kind of thing?
Like a tree structure? I guess not quite
Well,
a tree.
I
but
mean like the type of fighting you do. So you can go along the path picking the different fights.
I believe you call that a Shadow the Hedgehog.
Yeah, you're right. Shadow the Hedgehog. So you start at A1 and then you can go down the different paths. There's a hunt on every single one of these. Some of these are really difficult, especially, and they get harder typically as you go along.
Mm-hmm.
So the end ones here are like B and A rank almost exclusively. So most of those are kind of beyond us. You have to do all of them in order to get the final mission. And also just to do all the side quests. So the thing is, like, I could almost certainly do like some of these early ones, like B1, C1, and D1, but like...
You have to do them again every time, so... It's like, no thanks.
It is like the end of the path is all very, and there's a Neochu on one of them.
Yes, this is where you fight another Neochu for funsies.
As a thing, and some of the hardest enemies in the game are at the end of here. So it's like, you know, I could go in. It's not really worth it until we're able to beat some of the end paths, because you kind of want to do this as efficiently as possible, so you're doing fewer of the same fights over and over again.
Every time we come here, we're gonna have to do fight A1 again.
Yes.
So why do it unless we're gonna beat one of the E's?
Yeah, and we'll do B1 and B2 several times
Yep.
and so on. The enemies are extremely powerful, don't challenge them to make sure you're ready. You can return at any time, so if a mark is too hard for you, you can leave.
Yeah.
You can always leave. Hey, Titan. Yeah, I just like I like seeing the scene before going in, just like
That one's eye. He's a bit
Titan being like, "Hey, motherfucker!"
Hypocrite that you are!
Weak, pathetic humans. So those are his trials, but that I'm leaving, until post game.
AJ Music Lover, thank you for the follow.
It's very hard to do a lot of the last ones, apart from like cheesing Neochu again.
Yeah.
So it is worth leaving until later. And the first one is kind of hard to 5-star anyway without a preemptive strike, so it doesn't matter whether I do it now or later. It's fine. It's fine. But yeah, some of the hardest marks in the game are in here. Not the hardest. Those come after the Titan Trials. But it does have some nasty fuckers in there.
And that's why there's a teleport so close.
Yeah. Alright, so yeah, there was mission, I think 15 that I saw and I didn't bother doing. That is some Goblin Chieftains, so that's probably pretty pissed at this point.
I would guess so.
We'll go ahead and do that. I also think this is one of the best games of all time. I'm so happy a lot of FF13 likers are coming in because I adore this game. And I'm happy to spread the love. Oops,
Whoop!
I kind of
If you fucking hit me after that last one, couldn't hit the broadside of a barn.
So probably grab a chocobo, get on it.
The one downside is it doesn't let you look at a map to actually see where you're warping to.
Yeah, you do.
You just gotta know.
You just need to know. Where is mission 16? There you are. Ooh. Oh yeah, that fight's mean.
Oh, fuck that.
Yeah, it's kind of mean. I don't really want to do that one.
Fair enough.
It's Sahagins and Ceratosaurs.
Yeah, fair enough, actually. We've seen...
I could. It's not that bad at this point. I'm definitely a lot stronger.
Now that we got Hope Haste, it's like...
So now he's back to pacing now. I'm not doing these trials. It's like, alright then.
I'm bored then.
I'm bored now.
Gonna go eat a turtle.
What do you think he spat out when he ate that turtle?
A bigger turtle. A meaner turtle.
A bigger, stronger. I think he is the one who makes the corpse nastier when you do a certain mission. Another reason not to touch those just yet. Alright, it's the Seed Stone. That glowy one. 15 is that one. That glowy one near me.
Intriguing.
I'm not sure which one this is. Oh, I didn't do 10 yet. Right, I just kind of skipped 10 because I wanted to do 12.
Yeah.
Alright, Mr. Ambling Bellows, let's do this.
Fuck the goblins.
I'll get to the gobos, don't you worry. Alright.
Oh, he's just chilling at the exit.
It's by the exit.
That's easier then, yeah. Sorry, Chocobo. Meow.
Meow. Nope. Nope.
When you're moving on a Chocobo, wolves will really zoom by you.
I've played this game enough that I just know where all these places are.
Yeah. It's not too bad. Like, you actually just start to learn the names of areas in Pulse because of this specifically. But it is a bit of a curve. It's not like Xenoblade where you can just like scroll over to this exact spot on the map you want to go and be like, there, please.
Yep.
Oh yeah, that landmark. But yeah, he's fucking chilling 10 feet from us.
Hey, buddy.
Hi.
I'm pretty close to that fight. Oh, he turned around. What a jerk.
Hey, did you just warp in here?
Sure did, buddy.
Sure hope he donks Hope with his boat wheels. Donk. It's always Hope. Okay, he has no donks now.
Alright, let's fuck him up. Eat him. Eat him.
Like, you are definitely getting him.
Oh, yeah. Remember when he was a bit bit scary. That was a while ago.
I mean, Hope is still
Oh
concussed.
god, yeah, he's
Nice.
down in like 1 minute now.
Yeah.
Alright, so when you get stronger, that
Those target times go down.
Down. Alright, Super Conductor.
But it kind of has to, because you beat it, you know, you still got it.
See if I can dodge this fight. It's actually a little hard to dodge it because they're so jumpy.
They
It's
move
not-
around a lot.
Yeah, it's not a hard fight to actually fight, but sometimes you just kind of want to get past them. It's
Yeah.
like, guys, come on, please.
I don't need 12,000
Guys.
CP that badly.
Guys, come on, guys. Yeah, I kind of forgot that I didn't do mission 10 or
Yeah,
11.
or
I'm not
11.
even sure where that is. Ah, yes, of course. You know where that is. You can do that one too. These ones are all pretty easy. Like, pretty good to do now before the target time kind of becomes, like, short.
Yep.
Dig, dig. Dig, dig, dig. I could have done these earlier, but I generally think like the end of chapter 11 is a good time for like clean up on some of these like early quests that would be quite difficult before we went through the rest of the story of chapter 11.
Mm-hmm.
And this is a really good time for some C and D cleanup. Although we haven't done all D quests yet, and the last D quest is a pain in the ass. I'm not sure why the last quest is rated as a D is rated as a D. It's kind of wild.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like it's a joke to rate it as a D. Anywhere Seed Stone only available on Chocobo. Alright, I looked at this one and went, alright, let's do it now. So there are other listees who share my focus. The first to complete it is the winner! With freedom from the sea fate is his prize. But for all who have tried, none have yet survived.
They have all been punched to death.
I guess that'll make me the first! No more being a Falsey tool for me. Just need to take out that goblin chieftain on the northern high plain near the range of the Behemoth King.
I don't need it.
We'll probably have a look at that ring of seed stones, even if we don't do any of them.
Yeah.
Oh, hello. Ah, I see
yeah.
why. Finding one from first principles is still a little...
Annoying.
Yeah, I can probably do it, but... I almost certainly can do it. I'm definitely strong enough now, but... We'll see. I might do it at the same time I'm doing those Adamant Childs.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, the other seed stone that was up in that area with the Fault Warrens that I didn't look at was an Adamant Child.
Basically the babiest of turtles.
The baby's turtle, and I'm, you know, I'm still, I could do it now. I'm not going to.
Yep. There's just some goblins in the corner.
Yeah,
And by some goblins, I mean, oh my god, it's so many fucking goblins.
It's a lot of goblins. A lot of Gavin? Oh, that's a lot of goblins. And you have to take care of the babies first, or they will transform.
Transmorphers.
I will, again, let Protect happen, just because it will make things faster, you know. Hope isn't getting pummeled to death.
It's good for him.
It isn't really, though.
He's gotta toughen up.
He really doesn't, though. Alright, goblin murder.
So many goblins to murder. So little time.
That's 2 down.
Now for Goblin E.
Don't hit the big boys, guys. Come on.
That one kind of melted.
Yeah, he did have D-Shell on. Oh boy. Some of them have been buffed.
Mm-hmm.
Give me haste again, buddy.
And he is just Goblin Hansen in the background
Yeah,
there.
he sure is. Don't really need Shell. I do just need, like, Bravery and Faith. But, again, that's what happens when you leave the Synergism to the background character.
Yes. And
Sometimes
there's so many that
they don't give you the things you want.
it can be hard to get it right. You're definitely at that point of the game. Alright, now a brave, faithful goblin.
Get him. Get him. I'm
Lightning
so
is
far
throwing
away,
spells
I know.
across a football
I'm
field.
so far away. Get like Goblin Chieftain's ass. Let's do it.
What are you gonna do now? What are you chieftain of?
Thanks.
Alright, get him.
I do not think he is
He's
long for the
gone.
world. Call it a
Goodbye.
guess. As soon as he hit him for 45,000 twice.
Ooh, only 3-starred it.
Yeah.
There's a lot of goblins to get
Yes.
through. Got Survivalist Catalog, that's the,
This is one of the
Shroud
funniest
one.
victory screens. Lightning was so tiny.
That one I feel like to 5-star what I want to do is Control Hope and...
Yeah, get Bravery and Faith on.
Yeah, Haste, Bravery, Faith. This is 11. Patching a drawer on there.
Arcolite.
Arcolite Steep, thank you. I don't know how many years have passed since the False last called upon me, but there seem to be more beasts about. None of it matters, provided I can complete my focus and retain my master's favor. I will never die, and a little hardship is a small price to pay for an eternity of peace.
I guess it's actually Archile step.
Knockout? Yeah.
I always thought the L and the Y were swapped.
Did lose my chocobo. Hey guys! Hey Torts. I'll be back for you.
They always look like they're napping.
I know. They're adorable, but
They will kill you.
deadly.
Still.
They are deadly.
That's the funny thing about turtles. Like, it's like you keep getting stronger and stronger, and it's like, no, don't fight them. No, don't fight them.
Again, like, potentially my strat could do it. I'm gonna wait until chapter 13.
Mm-hmm.
The stronger you are, the more consistent the strategies are. Here, Chocobo nearby? Not really, but that one is probably still faster to get this Chocobo and ride it over than walk over. So I hope that Tort doesn't crush me. I think I got out of the way of him. The Tort murder will happen, it's just being postponed for now.
It's always fun when it gets foggy.
That's Titan's doing.
Yeah. He's farting.
He is farting. What a jerk. Thinking the whole place up.
Mm-hmm.
There you are.
Very good.
Here we are. Oh. They're rather the nugs, but you know. The nugs is mostly just to save me a fractional amount of time. Money grinding in the post game.
Yup.
The majority of the post-game grind is money grinding.
Yes, money goes from like completely useless for the vast majority of the game to like your limiting resource.
You need to get one of every like weapon and accessory in the game, and that requires a lot of catalysts.
Yup.
A lot of catalysts that have to be bought, that cannot be farmed. So
Hey, look, it's like 500 Leox and Rongdas.
This is gonna be fun. I'm definitely gonna take the Saboteur off. I probably just want to go. Probably just want to start in Decimation. I do want haste on both people. We'll see if it's a mistake, but I definitely want Bang as a commando. Lads, how you doing?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Okay. I need to leave them, unfortunately. I think they have really weird.
At least we did have Fang to stagger or to blitz a bunch of them and lock those staggers. Well, not for nothing, but I'd say this has gone pretty good.
I would say that's
There's
that's
a small chance that you 5-starred this.
That's a win. That's a win. 1 minute 14.
Barely.
Jesus. Okay, yeah, that is a short time. If they ever summon a damn thing, you are not getting that 5-star.
Mm-hmm.
2 frost rings, though. Very much appreciated. One of again is because like I could have done that a while ago, so I'm quite strong.
Very possible.
Alright, so that's the Adamant Child one. I did find 60. Yeah, so whatever. I wanna have a go look at the big Seath.
Hey, why not?
Round circle.
It's there, it's very noticeable.
Mm-hmm. Grab a chocobo. There you are, my feathered friend. Chocobo riding is really the only way to go. Buddy.
Every time you pause. It's so good.
It's very funny. Trying to look for the mission another one I was thinking about. I'm not sure what number it is, and again, this doesn't actually list them
In order, anyway.
In numerical order, just to annoy me, I think specifically. Got me here somewhere, buddy. Friend.
There are so many missions listed in the guide, just one after another in small text.
There you are. One I'm thinking of. Have I done all the D? The D ranks might actually already be done because I didn't get the trophy, but I think I may have already gotten the trophy.
Very possible, yeah.
Maybe it's like a funny C rank, the one I'm thinking. Alright, over to the ring. Let's have a look at it.
Just don't get squished on the way.
I'll think about it. I'm a little bit faster than they are. Alright, big ring of quests. Big ring of quests. So I think these are going to be some A-rankers here. So there's Juggernaut, and he's all the way in Urba, the fucker.
Village proper.
What a jerk.
All the lavender ones,
Yeah,
don't
so
fuck
these
with
are
them.
A-ranks. That's Gelatitan. He's in Tajin's Tower. There are some lower level ones we'll have a look at. Ah, Zenertia, he's a
Motherfucker.
wyvern. He's a motherfucker, yeah.
Son of a bitch.
Absolute asshole.
This one's just to be the Humbaba.
So that is a behemoth. Not too bad a behemoth, but probably, again, still not being done right now. Leaves some seas. I could fight some Sahagins. The soul seeks opposite extremes and rends its fiber in so doing, at once craving autonomy and yearning for part of a greater whole. Entreat with a Sahagin who eases suffering souls and become one with life's circle. Here again. Yeah, these are like in the 50s. So there's the Oogaloo, who's in the Massif. Ah!
And boy, if you thought Vitala were annoying to fight,
Love.
what
love,
about a
love,
hunt version of an inertial barrier?
Love this guy. I have plans for him though. Get this one? I think it is.
Yeah, I believe that was the first one. Juggernaut.
Juggernaut. Okay, these are like some of the hardest fishes in the game. Are in this little unassuming circle, but I think that we're probably done here. So I could do 16. Potentially should do 16. Everything else is gonna be later.
It is pretty funny that we skipped from 34 to 55. There are so many missions in this game.
Oh yeah. But yeah, I believe 35 through 49 or 50. Maybe even it looks like 51 is Faultworn.
Right.
So that's all in
All
there.
the 40s, yeah.
Yeah, and then we got these 50s in this big circle. And then a few others scattered there and about, but we got 46% complete, so that's pretty good. And most of them 5 stars, so
Yep.
that's good for me. Less redo. Alright, so where's the one for 16? It's that one, I think. Yep.
Ah, yes, he's up on the cliff.
Yeah, it's that one in Tort Town that I've been ignoring. Excuse me, pardon me, Miss Tort.
Just sliding on through.
Don't mind me, buddy. I'm just coming in here. We're good, we're good. They're basically protecting their gaggle of children. The big boys at the entrance to stop you coming in and murdering the Animan child. That won't stop me. Yeah, this is a B rank Sahagin.
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, I think we will ignore this one. Alright. Whoa, he's mad.
Hey.
Alright, do you wanna go over at chapter 12?
I might as well.
I have the Greg, we have the power.
We have taken care of the things that we wish to take care of. It's time to play our part in this grand play. Well, time to run to a warp point. For like 2 minutes.
Yeah, it's fine. Just run over the warp. We will also to run through Urba again.
And up the highway.
Yeah.
It takes a long ass time to do this.
It's a while. I mean, I feel like most people just go straight to chapter 12 from chapter 11. And, you know, you wander around Pulse, you do what you want, and then it's like, yeah, you know, we kind of do have to go on with the story. It's a little easier to dodge these guys with Orange Chocobo, because if they hit you, they just knock one of your feathers off. Although again, doing that fight is really easy at this point. Alright, back to Urba. We have our very silly Greg. We did look in the our optional area. We went up to the Fault Warrens. We beat up a Tonberry. I do love that mark. I love that it's like
It's so
going
good.
out to the sea. Oh,
The biggest,
there's
gribbliest
one.
motherfucker
And
we've ever
Tonberry
seen.
just comes up and doink, and then you fight the Tonberry instead.
It's so good.
It's very good. I love him.
This game's got Cactar and Tonberry, and they kind of hides them a little bit.
It's very funny.
But they're wonderful.
They are wonderful. I'm almost certainly gonna have to fight some stuff on the way back just because it's like, I'll try my best to dodge, but you know. Only so much to be done. Not saying hi to Bhakti. I guess I can yell at him. Hi Bhakti! Bye Bhakti! Good dog. Best friend. But yes, to get to chapter 12, we do have to go all the way back out along that bridge. It's really gonna be the bridge where I can't dodge.
Yes. Oh god, there's several bits where it's just like completely impossible.
That's fair. I feel like salvage. Yeah, there's the Neochu crystal.
God bless.
We 5-starred it. We never have to do it again.
This is true. Because it was a 20-minute timer.
It was like a 40-minute
A
timer.
45-minute
yeah,
timer.
Yeah.
Something utterly ridiculous.
Mm-hmm. Let's. Bye-bye. Up and around we go. The plot must go on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the growth egg chapter 12 just puts you in such a great spot.
It's so nice, yes, and you know, if we're gonna be showing off shit in the post game, no reason not to do it. Plus, it's very tee-hee funny, and that's important.
Death does allow you to choose some stuff that would otherwise be like this. But like I said, the Neochu is, if you fight them straight up, which no one ever does, is one of the more difficult fights of this game.
In the entire game, yeah. Because they are just giant interruption machines, and Shriek
yeah.
will kill you like a minute into the fight. So like, good luck getting all the damage in. This
I
motherfucker.
can sometimes dodge this guy.
Good
but
luck.
He is kind of a shit.
Well, he wasn't feeling it today, so that's good.
Yeah, he kind of moved in a very good way for me. He did chase me through there, though.
But our owl ship is awaiting.
Yep, there it is. It wasn't there before.
Nope.
When we came along this bridge.
Now we saw it turn into it again.
Yeah, Bart. Taking the job of Sid.
Mm-hmm. Shameful.
What a jerk. Alright. Do Crystarium.
Well, we got 65k to throw out.
Yeah, which is like, I don't know, 2 notes. Well, 3 or 4, really, I guess. Or magic, but yeah, we're now on like 4 digits of stuff, which is very good.
Yup. You really do grow so slowly until suddenly you have got so much.
This part of the game ramps you very aggressively. Especially if you steal a Greg. mine too. So one other thing you can do, another option is to like, kind of like I did with Vanille before Bart, is like stockpile CP on a character. And not really use any much at all, you know, just making sure you don't hit the cap or anything.
Yep.
And then, like, in the post-game, you can then max out.
Really push them into a roll.
What I'm missing somewhere.
No, further down then.
No, it certainly is. Down we go.
More further.
Oh, this is gonna be dirt cheap when I find it.
If you find it.
If I find it.
Oh,
there
it is.
Oh, God.
130!
Yeah, I can miss spokes quite
Oh,
easily.
God, yeah, easily.
But, like, it's fine. Yeah, it tells you if you've hit them all, so like you can then go like, oh, I missed one, and go down the grid until you find it. You see at this point in the game that like Saz's stats are definitely like much lower than everybody else's.
Yeah.
Kind of like hard to get the comparison, like 900s. Even he like 800.
Even Snow with like nothing equipped.
She does have like Marlboro one that gets like plus 120, but still like, you know, she actually has more strength than Saz. But Saz has a lot of utility, which makes him very. Alright, I'm gonna make a save. This is gonna be like in case I have forgotten to do something. I don't think so. It's not exactly much to.
But once we go here, there is no going back for some time.
Yes, we will be in chapter 12, so I'm just gonna make a new save file here. And we will be coming back. We're not locked off forever, but you're not able to come back until you get to chapter 13.
Alright, well, let us away.
Alright, let's start chapter 12. Let's do this. People are here for fighting Bart. That's got knocked down. I think a very annoyingly, is that one or is it just to tell you that? So, yeah.
It gets knocked down. It'll get up again.
No, that is the last quest in the game.
You're never gonna keep it down.
It's motherfucker. Hardest fucker and just absolute asshole. And not least because his seat stone is all the way fucking out here.
He's out in space.
And he is not out here. He is somewhere else. So
I
you
did have
to-
memories of running down here again, and I knew there had to be a reason.
You have to walk all the way down here to then warp away to where the guy is. So all the way out here to activate it, all the way back to the warp, and then warp, and like, God, I hope you get the 5-star first time.
Love that.
Alright, the ship will return to Cocoon. Are you sure you want to go there? Yeah.
I'm decently sure.
I got the Greg. What else do I need? Let's go.
Even if we were chasing shadows, our minds were made up. We'd realized along the way that choice was the only thing we had left. Maybe we'd fall short. Maybe we'd never even come close. But someone, someday, would know we'd tried.
And the guy is still Sentinel heavy in the next part of the game. He will not be, because I never am. Alright, fun cutscene time, let's go!
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there's some water.
I'm just gonna chill, I guess. I would love to save my progress. Yep. Meanwhile, back in Eden.
Hey, Reigns. What's up, bro?
Your Eminence. It is time. The people await your address.
Meh.
Yeah, I don't care.
And so, we greet the new dawn.
Pope reigns, Pope reigns.
People of Cocoon, my fellow citizens, we have survived the twilight and gather now to welcome the dawn of the day on which we decide our fate. Many are the lessons we have learned during our long night of hardship and sacrifice. And now
Celebrate, we're having an F-Zero race.
must be made as our hearts dictate and not abandoned to uncaring chance. Let us forge ahead with unflinching courage and honor the fallen with action. With these hands, we shape the future.
The Pope presiding over a race.
I mean, as you do. Everybody loves bread and circuses.
What the?
Hey,
Odin!
is that good?
Arse.
Sorry, buddy.
Close call. And the hero saves the day.
Snow.
Probably should have covered that.
You probably should have. Let him move.
Hi there. Cut him off!
Oh, I think we have a winner.
Now!
Arse.
You dead!
You first!
Oh, this scene's so ridiculous.
Stop that!
Block this!
She did block that.
Odin! Let's go!
It's true, the Eidolons are being useful.
They are. Wish I was better at using them. I think they changed it to daytime.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Summon fight.
We do, of course, get another forced Eidolon segment. As we fight Kyogre.
really aggressive here to keep that chain going.
The storm is here.
Alright, hopefully this should kill it. Maybe I design the set piece first? I don't know.
Until next time.
Hard to say. There we go. And because we had it gave us lightning, snow, and vanille. Because we had the Greg on lightning, which I planned ahead. I knew this fight was coming.
So you just got yourself a free 26k.
So I sure did. Gave us an extra 26,000 CP.
You'll love to see it.
I know.
It's like 2 whole nodes.
It's like I'm good at video games.
What's that sound?
That's the police.
Say again, Patrol, and speak clearly. The armies of Pulse, they're using trains.
So, yeah, as Bart said, he is,
Numbers unconfirmed, but it's a full-scale invasion. Eden's being overrun.
He is summoning creatures from Pulse.
he is instigating a Pulse invasion, yes. Hi, Tort.
And he's bringing the torts with him.
I mean, yeah, I would bring a Tort. If I had a choice of which monster from Pulse to terrorize people, it would be Torts.
And it should be mentioned, he did have a whole bunch of Pulse creatures and shit just under the city.
Protect Eden!
What are they? They're not
Came from Pulse? Where'd they come from?
What are those things?
So Bart released the Pulse armies, and he also mentioned about Reigns.
An army of creatures is attacking the city. It's a Pulse invasion force. Your Eminence, we must evacuate.
I maybe mentioned this guy would show up again, and he would be important. Here he is.
So, Reigns, is this the cocoon you dreamed of?
My dream is but a Falsi's fancy now. End it.
Idealism. Defeated blood and it howls for more!
Yes, the cavalry have indeed killed Reigns.
Murdered the
and
Pope.
Are heading for Orphan at the center of
Looks like
Eden.
the cavalry's made their move.
There's more to it than that. They're saying Eden is crawling with Pulse nasties.
Fresh off the ark, I'd wager.
This is out of control. What'll happen to Cocoon?
It's all out war.
Did we cause this by coming back?
No.
No.
Tantalus' prediction. It's all coming
It
true.
wasn't a prediction, it was what he was going to do.
Stops right here. We're the ones who decide what happens next.
Let's get moving.
Right.
Bart was like, I'm going to do this and this. Come kill me, motherfuckers.
Stop me. I dare you.
Yeah.
I double dog dare you.
Yeah, come and get me. You think you're hard enough? Yeah. Alright.
Snow.
Dirty fighting. Fair enough. Alright.
Would you like to play as Sentinel, 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 or Sentinel?
I don't want to play as a Sentinel at all, thank you. Battle team. This one doesn't have a synergist, which is a crime, because we have haste on both of them now.
Yeah. One of them is required.
And I really is like, I'm not sure what I want to do here. Later on, I can maybe make someone a synergist. I have no idea who's got like a decent
Early synergist.
bravery.
Presumably Faith.
I guess it depends on if anyone gets thunder in their early one. I don't even know. Actually, I can look up who gets haste. Synergist abilities. Okay, so Vanille is the only one who doesn't get haste.
Oh, okay.
Which is very funny. The lightning. Okay, it looks like she gets a decent set, but I have no idea if she gets them now.
That's really the question,
She doesn't
yeah.
get any of the bars, but she does get the N.
As we can see, yes.
Bravery, faith, haste, protect, and shell. Interestingly, there are actually buffs we have not seen that only like Vanille and Fang get.
Ah.
Slide Fang is not a bad synergist. She gets some interesting buffs that no one else has.
There's protect. That'll be Shell.
It's
Is
a
haste
lot-
the very
it's a
top?
lot
Not even.
Yeah,
So
haste
yeah,
is
she does
not
not
until
have
her
haste on her.
next one. So I guess the other one who gets haste is Snow. Snow, you get haste, buddy, pal, friend. I take it you don't get it until like the next roll level, but
Protect and vigilance makes sense.
I'm deeply curious what you get, friend.
Bravery. Faith. Yeah, they're definitely being a little bit sheepish about haste.
Oh,
it
he
is
gets
on
haste
it.
for an insane amount of CP.
From mere.
But even going through chapter 12 and 13 with the Greg, it's
Probably not happening.
Getting this is hundreds of thousands, but that is interesting. Potentially do Synergist as his splash. That's an interesting one.
As a hee-hee funny one.
Hee hee hoo hoo. So he basically just gets bravery, faith, haste, vigilance, protect, and shell. He doesn't get any other ones.
Any of the elemental ones. So like, he actually has all of his abilities available to him then.
Yes. Which is interesting. Yeah, really, Vanille does not get haste, which makes her a bad synergist.
Pretty much.
I'm willing to call it right there. If you don't get haste, you are a bad synergist. At the very least, you would have to be supplemented by another synergist, and what's the point there?
Especially with boons, summons last so long.
Alright, well, I might end here at the beginning of chapter 12.
We have returned to Cocoon, as the prophecies foretold.
Or give me time to think about...
Who you want to play and what you want to, like, splash.
The splash is pretty easy for me, all
Sure.
told. But it is like, what team would I like to play in chapter 10? It's like, do I go wacky? That's interesting.
It's
'cause
worked
there
out well
are-
before.
There are scary enemies in here.
For sure.
Okay, there's a strength and a magic.
There's one of them.
Magic.
There's the other
There's
one. And now we're never gonna remember.
Nope.
Paying 20,000 for strength on hope, baby.
Yeah, you know it. Probably shouldn't. Did it anyway. Ooh, more strength. I have him as commando. He does occasionally.
He is throwing the boomerang around.
Use
He's-
that strength.
I mean, as Fang says, though, it's all in a wrist.
Yeah, it's like, do I want to keep using lightning, who I haven't used for a while, or would I like to go like Snow, Vanille, Saz? There's definitely like there's a reason for me to use Saz in this chapter. I feel like it's either Vanille or Saz for those reasons. I could give her the Hermes sandals. I like having one like bit of like Greg and catalog on everyone. That way I'm spreading out
Yes.
the utility stuff.
You're not
Having it
overloading
all-
someone's accessories.
Yeah, having it all on like one is like kind of rough. But
Mm-hmm.
alright, CP ×2. Everyone is shooting up in strength.
Indeed.
Her strength is ridiculous. She has plus 100 there, even without that. 12,
Yeah, 1200 is perfectly fine.
It's hard to pass up Fang at any point when she's just this strong.
Yep. Again, she's one of the better people in almost every role in the game, so like... You will be happy with whatever set of paradigms you use with her.
Yeah, like, the big thing about, like, a Lightning, Fang, and Sass team is it doesn't have a good medic.
Yeah.
At this point, Kurasa and Kiraja are, like...
Kind of required.
super necessary. I think it's Kiraja.
Like one of the only places Kiraga exists in this.
They all might have a rise. So what if I just wanted to go into, like, died and then it would revive me? I'm not entirely sure how it works if you die when a summon's out.
No.
I never use a summon.
Yeah.
I do love them though, and I love they have their own cinematics here.
Mm-hmm.
That's a lot of bursts. Alright, well, I will figure that out for...
Sunday.
For Sunday. I'll have big thinky times.
Terrible.
Nobody likes big thinky times.
It's true.
Alright, well, we made it back to Cocoon after fucking around on Pulse because...
The apocalypse is happening.
Because Bart is the driver of this story, and no matter how much time you spend doing side stuff and wandering around Pulse, you do eventually
Have to come back.
Have to come back to the linear path that he has set out for you, which I love. That's narrative and gameplay entwining, and I love that shit.
Yep.
I do think the linearity of the game serves the narrative so well.
Oh yeah, and we'll talk about this more as we go through this chapter, but
Yes.
we really are getting to the point where, you know, the themes of the game and the character growth are really coming together.
You have this open chapter where, yeah, you can wander around Pulse, but at some point, the plot must go on. The game must go on. You must go to Cocoon, and you must dance to Bart's tune.
Yep.
And that is... It's great. It's great. I love that.
Oh yeah.
It's such a good way to use how games work.
Yep, the linearity of a game like this. Alright, well...
Well, tomorrow I'll be back with The Witness, hopefully.
Yes,
as long
our
as we're not
AC
getting any AC installed again.
Our AC is working, so we should be streaming tomorrow.
Alright, more puzzles tomorrow, more Final Fantasy XIII on Sunday. Thanks everyone for joining. I hope you enjoyed Death Shenanigans.
God bless.
Bye everyone.
Bye-bye.